of the of people. But it is really, I always like that. In Camag Hptlc, usually if you're in service training here, everything fits fine, everything works fine. And usually I do some training in Asia every second year, and Fred is sometimes doing in South America if the demand is for that. And there you're really out there, and you have issues from the customer, and you never know exactly. And there is a lot more like that now. But it is right. It is great now that we have that. So okay, so with that we can go on. So we have here the image, and the easiest thing now to do is we do the diagnostics. So maybe I have to explain the one which are new. Diagnostics is just a hardware test. It doesn't replace a qualification or something. It's just a basic test that the instrument is working fine, which is not telling you that it is working perfectly okay, which is just telling you that the physical things like lamps, camera and things are working fine. I emphasize that with the visualizer it's not that clear, but with the ATS4, if you make a self-test, you can't be 100% sure that it is working fine, because you don't do a really test of the spraying quality or so. Therefore it is a difference between qualification and self-test or diagnostics. The name is now diagnostics with Vision Cats. In WinCats it was first qualification, then in 146 I think we changed from qualification to self-test. The reason for that was that a lot of people said, oh, I do a qualification, then I'm qualified.
I don't need IQQ.
And you don't need to do IQQ, and that was definitely wrong. So this was wrong. It was not a problem. So therefore, I start, and now it tells me that I have to have this bloody sheet, and I don't have it. I think no, you don't have it. Yes. Oh, here I have it. Yes. Yes.
This is my work when I install it.
Yes, good. Very good. So this test sheet is delivered with each instrument, and it's new. There is an expiring date on the
1 week, 2 weeks.
It depends.
No,
it depends when you can get the instrument.
Okay. Yeah, we have
cover.
Yeah, there is a cover. There is a cover.
Yeah. We just can lay it on top. We don't have to close it really.
Yeah.
Just. Maybe one word about expiration dates that we can.
No,
it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. Connection changing.
No, that's okay. I think we waited too long.
Yeah.
So just maybe one short, or maybe not so short, explanation about expiration date.
Yeah.
We are shot from all sides. Oh, expiration date! Why do you do that? And so the thing is really that, in general, our documents and the solvents, test sheets, test blades,
everything.
If you use them for qualification, they need an expiration date. Point. Because without expiration date, you can say, okay, this test sheet is the scanner test sheet. There was no expiration date on it, and with that, you could say 10 years. Okay. It's still okay, but it is not okay. It is after 10 years it gets yellow cast and maybe some wrinkles and things like that. So that is not working. So therefore, we have these expiration dates now on all the test sheets. The test plates, we have still two test plates: the visualizer test plate and the scanner test plate. The scan test plate is only used for WinCats with the scanner. Vision Cats is now done without the test plate. We have there also the test sheet. So therefore, we got rid of that at Vision Cats. the test plates, they are valid 2 weeks. And I know everybody say, yeah, come on,
Yes,
I
yes,
tested it and it was fine after 1 month or so. We have there assortment on it with phenacetin and thing. We have to make sure that it is in every condition possible somehow working in this period. And we found that this period is 2 weeks. If it is too warm, if it is too humid, it is like that. So we have to live with that. What we try is, we try to get rid of this test plate. That these short expiration dates are gone. With the scanner, this is easier. With the visualizer, it's not that easy.
But in scanner, the old test sheet, it's something strange for me with the new system. We tried the test sheet you sent with the system, with a new expire date. I found some tested is failed. With my old test sheet, it's gone.
The new test sheet is more difficult. You have to be more precise to set it.
I tried to make everything. That's the problem really with the test sheet. I try another one, but this old one, it's okay.
Maybe then you would have to send it back and see what is wrong with that. Then maybe it is something wrong. Yeah, at the beginning we had some sheets that were not really working, but we didn't send them out because it was on the printing stage. They made something. They should not do it, but they did it. They enlarged it to fit the paper size, and this brought all our tests to fail, or not all, some of the tests. But I agree, with the new one it is more difficult to pass than with the old one. It is a little more tricky. So okay, we create here and we say start, and the ones who know how complicated it was with WinCats, they will see. I just run the tests and quickly I go and get a test DSC plate for the test.
Esa placa que sirve para hacer el IQ solamente dura 2 semanas, creo, ¿no?
Sí, la que está con el ATC4, la placa
que
de
está
TDC.
sembrada.
Sí, aplicada. Sí, pero eso es nada más para ver las... Sí, van a traer la placa. Ajá.
Sí.
So, okay.
New
Very good. New plate.
live.
Okay. Sí.
Yeah.
So here, long.
Too many mouses.
I have here vertical because I had some problems with my elbow, and so I had this vertical. So. And it's also nice, nobody is now working with my PC. And you see now, it's also a good example. You see the top ones, they are passed.
But
So these are more or less so camera and lens adjustment focal length. It is checking if really the focal length you adjusted or you set it is also on the camera. Then the camera or lens adjustment test center deviation X and Y is just checking is the paper correctly inserted, or if you inserted the paper correctly and the camera is not correctly set. So like this. And down here now it is the white adjustment, which is just for white remission, white transmission, and white remission and transmission together. And as always with vision cats, we will see that later on, we can then say yes, I accept, or no, I want to abort and redo. Also when you're on the 21 CFR. The reason of that is some customers already complained, but then you discard the data you made. This is not proper on the 21 CFR. The thing is that this data is now, we retrieved this data from the instrument, but we didn't store it in the system. We checked it, and we have to say now, okay or not okay. If I now say accept, if you say yes, okay. If I press abort, it is not good. And I have now the reason. I have always to get a reason. That's my settings. I can do that here, but you can also switch that off. And if I now, if you check now this, do you see this line? Can you read this line?
Yes.
The diagnostic session for instrument visualizer 210617 has been aborted. Motivation changed. So we record that we aborted it, because it could be that the guy is saying, oh yes, shit, wrong way, or not properly set, or something like this. So, and therefore, if you would keep all the data, it would give a huge amount of data just because of somebody did the plates wrong side in or whatever. So therefore, we say yes. It is not a deletion. It is just I discard. I say okay, this data is not correctly. I make it a new one. Yeah. So we don't have to go again through that. What I would like to show you just on this instrument now is the only thing we can set is focus.
White and mutant.
Okay.
The white adjustment is electronic focus, the position and the angle of the.
Okay.
By the way, this plate only just for diagnostic, not for. It is different than the IQQ plate, huh?
This one is just an empty plate.
Plate.
This is the blank TLC plate. Yeah, we need. So it's the thing is that we want to have. You should use the plate of the customer, not your own. Because the customer would like to have this plate seen as white, most likely. So if it is yellow, then you have a problem afterwards. Everything what is yellow is white, and everything what was white is then yellow changed. So this is just to check the white adjustment. So therefore you take something that usually should be white. So okay. No, we can leave that. So there are two settings here. You see, it is disconnected.
Communication.
This is always possible if this connection here is, as I said, it is really for demonstration purpose. It's okay, but really running not. So maybe you have to quickly check. Yeah, and if we go to the device manager, we will see that the camera is not there. You see, there's only one controller. It's this controller which is so now it's fine, and with that, my visualizer is there. Hello, Fred.
Oops.
No, everybody is awake. He's still alive, despite a lot of visualizing problems.
Yeah.
Also, es ist doch einer der zurückgekommen ist und mega viel neu installieren und so. Auf meinem PC.
Ja.
Aber es ist gut gewesen. It was good, so everybody has seen
The problem, the real problem.
Coming back from university.
So, okay, the two things we can do here is so you see this crosshair line here. If we see something like that, first thing to do is we check if that is really correct.
Ese es un mouse, ¿no? Ah, okay.
Now you really have to. But anyway, to show you the difference, so maybe you can quickly stand up and